Virgo, hi, how are you? So we're just going to get straight into this for you today because everything that you need to know, it's already in the descriptions box and in the pinned comments, okay? So especially if you're new to tarot, then I strongly suggest reading the descriptions box. Right, Virgo, interesting, you've got two. Okay, you've got the never-ending story, self-criticism, wounded ego, unnecessary dramas, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance. I hope that's not you, Virgo. The self-criticism part can certainly be coming from you. It's not great, okay? I will be honest. And thinker, overthinking something. Strategy, being analytical and logical, take things at face value, following the logical path and indulge in facts. Yeah, both of these. You can see the characters in these cards. Both of them have got pretty much the same sort of body language, which is a bit withdrawn, a bit stuck in their head, overthinking, overanalyzing. This could be a situation, Virgo, where you're not doing yourself any favours right now and you might be talking yourself out of your own happiness. So there's certainly a root cause for this kind of energy, all right? If this is resonating for you, please do bear in mind it can be in reverse. Okay, Virgo, this could easily be the individual that you're dealing with who's in this energy. For those of you that, because it's your reading, I am addressing you. If you're feeling this way, Virgo, there's a root cause as to why you feel that need to constantly either talk yourself out of doing something that you really want to do, talk yourself out of your own happiness, and basically not treating yourself with respect. It could well come from your past, you know, individuals that you've dealt with throughout your lifetime not treating you with respect. So there seems to be this overall vibe of, well, okay, no one's ever treated me with respect, so why should I respect myself when no one else does? It feels a little bit back to front, okay? I completely understand why you would be thinking that. I get it, okay? Trust me on this, I understand. But there needs to be a different way of thinking about things. In particular, a different way of thinking about yourself, okay? It's not easy, like for real, it is not easy. Especially for those of you where this is pertaining to you needing to change the habit of a lifetime, which does pertain to you overthinking, feeling like a bit of an imposter, you know, that imposter syndrome, self-loathing as well. It can be really, really difficult to change the habit of a lifetime, but is very, very necessary, okay? Really necessary. This isn't going to be resonating for all of you, granted, but for those of you where that's hitting home, please do pay attention, okay? You cannot continue to live your life in that way, okay? Because if you do, it's sending signals out to the universe to send you more of that sort of thing, okay? It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of dedication and it is going to make you feel really, really awkward to start off with, but eventually it just becomes like a second nature, okay? But absolutely, it's time for you to change the way that you feel about yourself. And I cannot emphasize on how difficult it is, especially you see in this card here, I've only just noticed, she's actually sitting right next to a mirror. So like some of you, you're not even feeling comfortable in your own skin. You know, some of you can't bear to look at yourselves. It's like the reflection that you see in the mirror doesn't match up to the way that you want to look or want to feel. That there's a mismatch here between the outside and the inside. Again, it's a really body dysmorphia, that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, this isn't going to be any kind of quick fix for those of you where this is a thing, all right? There is a root cause for it though. because what you're currently going through is actually a symptom of something else. Okay? Wow. I was not expecting to see that in a love romantic reading, but it is there. It's very loud and clear. And the message behind this, Virgo, is before you take another step forward in romance, it's time for you to really analyse the root causes of the situations that keep playing over and over and over in your life. Okay? Because look at it this way, nobody's born hating themselves. That's something that was taught. You were taught to hate yourself. And now it's time for you to flip the script. Okay, right. So we're going to start pulling who it is that you could be dealing with. And I'm going to use the planetary cards in this deck to try and get like a personality profile of the individual that you could be dealing with when it pertains to love and romance. Okay, who's Virgo dealing with, please? Sagittarius. Okay, who's Virgo dealing with, please? Oh, random. Mercury. Okay, so Mercury is your ruling planet and Gemini. So you could be dealing with another Virgo or a Gemini. There's something about a two-faced individual around you, Virgo. You've got Mars energy. That's Aries and Scorpion. And there you go, there's Aries. Right. Yeah, there's certainly a message here about an individual around you, Virgo, who's very two-faced. And ideally, if you can go no contact with that type of person, that would be fantastic. If that's not possible, then grey rock, okay? Don't allow them to project all of their insecurities and shortcomings onto you, okay? You're certainly carrying baggage around with you at this moment that does not belong to you, and it's time for you to give that back to whoever it belongs with. Okay. Right, so who could you be dealing with? Sagittarius, Gemini, another Virgo, a Scorpion, or an Aries. Could be, but don't have to be. Now we've got with the Mercury, that is a planet all about communication, intellect and reason. And then you've got Mars, which is all about your drive, your desires. It can be a bit aggressive, your motivation. It can be passions as well. Some of you are dealing with a couple of different individuals, because I'm feeling this energy is very, very split. Okay, you've got someone who is more likely than not a family member who is putting all of their crap onto you. In the meanwhile, you're trying to move forward with your life, yet you're struggling to obtain the things that you would like in your life. You're struggling to reach these heights that you deserve to reach. You're struggling because you're being weighed down by this heavy, burdensome energy. With this type of energy here, Virgo, this could be someone who you might feel like your voice isn't being heard when you're around them. They certainly do like to make all of the decisions, and it's like, I don't know, they've got this vibe about them with this combination, that they have this firm belief that they know better and that their ideas are always the best, and they can be quite, I do actually want to say rigid when it comes down to their own opinion. So I don't know, Virgo, when it comes to this individual, you might feel like they keep steamrolling through your wishes and through the things that you want to do, and you might never be able to do things that you want to do for as long as this individual is around, basically. This is showing me very much their way or the highway. So again, I don't know who this is that you're dealing with, Virgo, but I can certainly see why you would be feeling a bit hopeless when it pertains to either this individual or this situation. I don't know, it does make me feel a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, so we're going to start pulling your tarot and we'll see if we can get any further clues as to what's going on here for you. What does Virgo's person currently see Virgo, please? Queen of Cups and the Five of Coins. Okay, Cancerian and Taurus energy. Oh, and the King of Swords, Aquarius. Okay, Virgo, you might have you might have withdrawn from this situation. Queen of Cups, Five of Coins, King of Swords. If you haven't yet, then you are very, very likely to soon withdraw from this situation. If you can imagine, someone is currently on the outside looking in towards your life and they're making, rightly or wrongly, a lot of assumptions about you, okay? Which is fair enough because we all do that to some extent or another. They are completely aware at this point in time that you're currently thinking about things, you're currently mulling something over, and that you're very, very likely to withdraw your love and affection from this individual. Why is King of Swords here, please? Yeah, Three of Cups, Cancerian energy. That can indicate too many individuals being involved in this situation. There's something about this that's just too much for you, Virgo. It's just not working out for you. Like, there's just too much. This could be too many people involved, too many different opinions involved, and you feeling very unheard, unloved, unseen, unwanted. Whoever it is that you're dealing with, Virgo, is completely aware of how you're feeling. They have a very good understanding of what it is that they're putting you through. And it's making me really concerned, because it feels like someone is trying to deliberately get a rise out of you. It's like they are, when you feel like shit, they feel great about it. And when you factor in the point that this is supposed to be a love romantic read, that's dodgy. That is really, really dodgy. What's in their heart space, please, toward Virgo? The Moon. Hierophant. So the Moon is Pisces energy. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. What's in their heart space, please, toward Virgo? Thank you. Three of Cups. I don't like this person, Virgo. I don't like them. There is way too many secrets here. There is gaslighting here, because there is illusions. The Moon, the Hierophant, and the Three of Cups. This is someone who is in their heart space. They're wanting their cake and eat it. That's in their heart space. They want to continue whatever third party situation it is that they've got going. It could be someone else, another lover. It could be anything. This is someone who is literally wanting their cake and eat it, have it all, consequence free. And also, the more that you ask questions to this individual, the more irritable they're going to get. That's why they're keeping you in this energy here. Because if they can keep you in that sort of self-loathing, self-questioning vibe, then you're not going to have the confidence to ask them further questions. It's kind of like someone's giving you the minimum here and expecting you to be grateful for it. Why is the moon here, please? Thank you. Justice. Libra energy. Someone could well still be married. Okay? Like your person, they could be married, or because that's a contract. There's a secret contract here. And it's come out right next to the Hierophant. You're dealing with someone who is really fucking dodgy. I don't know how else to say this, Virgo. And again, this is a general read, okay? So it's not going to resonate for very many, all right? Someone is secret. Virgo, you're dealing with someone who is secretly married. If they have told you that they are going to get a divorce or a separation or whatever, it's bullshit. It's a straight up lie. I can't remember. I think we've recently had something very, very similar out for your read. I think we did. I'm pretty sure that it was your reading. They've got no intentions whatsoever on letting their current partner go or of letting you go. And you might find that the tactics that they're using to keep you stuck to them is negging. What actions will they take, please, toward Virgo? Six of Coins in reverse, Judgment in reverse. So it's Moon in Taurus and Judgment is Pluto, so it's Scorpion. They're not going to change. Virgo, they're not going to change. Listen, please don't waste your life on this individual any further. They're not going to change. They've certainly made promises to change. They've certainly done that. But the actions towards you are not matching up to the words that they're saying. High Priestess, yeah. More secrets. Virgo, as soon as you get back in touch with your intuition, you're going to see this situation for exactly what it is. And you're going to need your intuition to be on point when it comes to dealing with this individual. Because currently we've got, if you see this, the Queen of Cups is standing on top of the moon, right? Now, this combination together, in that close proximity with each other, as a reader, it makes me really, really nervous. And then you see you've got the Five of Coins right next to that again, right? My reasons behind that is if you read the tarot, then you'll know that all of these cards have got shadow sides to them, okay? The Queen of Cups in upright is someone who's kind, caring, loving, nurturing, giving, very, very motherly, very family orientated. Okay, that's the Queen of Cups energy. The Queen of Cups gives, she gives all of herself to a relationship or a situation, right? She gives it her all. It's also not gender specific as well. So you can be a masculine and it's still applicable for you, okay? Tarot is not gender specific. So the shadow side to the Queen of Cups is basically someone who can give away too much of herself too quickly, to the point of exhaustion. It's someone who's very self-sacrificing for the sake of others. Okay, the Queen of Cups tends to forget that she needs to keep something back for herself, right? The Queen of Cups, with it being the Cups energy, can be drawn into someone and be completely vulnerable to emotional blackmail. Okay, so with the Moon being here and the Five of Coins right next to it, this is someone who is being emotionally used. This is someone who is being deluded. They're having their feelings used against them. And that's what I'm seeing this individual that you're dealing with here doing towards you, Virgo. Using your good nature like a weapon against you. It's a very, very twisted individual. Now, they have promised you change. They have promised you that things were going to be better, this, that and the next. For some of you, they have promised that they were going to leave whoever else it is that they're dealing with in favour of you. And I'm telling you that is a lie. It is a lie. They have got no intentions whatsoever on leaving that other individual. None. None. They secretly want to have it all. And I felt it right from the get-go when we were pulling your Zodiac oracles. I'm like, this individual is really, really selfish. Really selfish. And now we're seeing in their actions towards you the Six of Coins in reverse, Judgment in reverse. They will not change. They will never change. No matter how many chances you give them, it's there. No matter how many chances you give them, you're still going to end up in the same situation over and over and over. It is literally a never-ending story with them. The blockage is the Five of Cups, Mars in Scorpio energy. So the Five of Cups pertains to regret. This is the blockage, Virgo. You might find that you're being love bombed at this point in time because you're questioning yourself far too much in order for you to remove yourself from this situation for good. You keep getting dragged back in. Every time they throw you a line and that they can reel you back in again every single time. That's your blockage. You're afraid that you're making a mistake by getting shot of this individual for good. Virgo, you will not be making a mistake. By leaving this individual to their own junk, that would be you liberating yourself. And right now you need that more than anything. Okay, so if you've made it this far into the reading, then please do consider giving me a cheeky wee like, a subscription or a comment, maybe even all three if you're feeling really, really generous. And thank you so much to all of those who've already supported my channel. It honestly and genuinely does mean the absolute world to me, so thank you. Thanks. Frigid, secrecy, taking out the trash. Virgo. I said it at the start, you can't keep living like this. You can't do it. Chilly, cold personality, cold-hearted, getting iced out, not happy, situation needs time to thaw. What I'm seeing is going on in this read, Virgo. It's the love bomb and then the discard that's keeping you stuck. 1 minute for this individual, you're the best thing since sliced bread, and then the next minute you can't do right for doing wrong. Secrecy, an affair, hiding something, use discretion, surprise, collaborate, protect, deny and risk. Secrecy, they're still keeping secrets. Confirmation again about them having zero desires whatsoever on releasing their third party situation. They're cross-watcher, please do bear in mind that this reader can be for you, and this could be a Virgo who's doing it to you, okay? And taking out the trash, finally dumping that loser, cutting ties, emotional clearing, self-love, spring cleaning and healing. Virgo, please, please, please let the trash take itself out. So Virgo, please. Farewell to the moon. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. It says set the tone and lead, allow another to take control at times, and observe in life cycles. Virgo, this is a situation that you should have walked away from many, many, many years ago for some of you. This needs to come to its full conclusion. It's a card all about cycles, okay? You cannot start anything new if this cycle does not come to its conclusion permanently. So Virgo, please. Children, your love life is being affected by children. So for some of you, children could be a factor into this situation somehow. Now, I always get a comment about this children card, right? It doesn't matter if your children are 3 months, 3 years, 33 years old, 73 years old. It doesn't matter the age of your children, okay? Your children are always going to be your wee ones, your babies, your children, right? It's just, all that card does is it either tells you someone's acting like a child, or there are children around you who are somehow affected by the situation that's playing out in hand, okay? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take, and it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energies of all. So do not allow this person to close off your heart, okay, Virgo? Yes, they have treated you like absolute shit. That is not what's being called into question, right? They have treated you crap. It's time for you to say goodbye to them and make sure that you do not close off your heart space to anyone else just because of that idiot who is basically not knowing your worth and your value. It's time for you to tell them who you are. Only time will tell. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Yeah, domineering. I was getting that here. You feel like your voice isn't being heard. That's not healthy. There should be closeness between you. That you should be allowed to have your own space within a relationship. Love doesn't claim. It's not about ownership. You're certainly dealing with someone who has got an issue with that exact thing. You know, that they seem to think that they own you and they own the other person that they're dealing with. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. So there's someone better. You already know someone. There's someone already around you, Virgo, who is genuinely going to treat you with respect. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So this situation needs to come to an end in order for you to have your blessing. So Virgo, please. Okay. Right, meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces, it says use your feelings to guide your way. It says face your fears, they may be holding you back. The situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine and avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. Yeah, avoid being willingly deceived. Use your feelings to guide your way. You know that this is wrong. You know that you do not deserve to be treated in this manner. Use that as your fuel to take you out of this situation. Right, so conversation. Here we go. My kindness was taken for weakness. Abso-fucking-lutely. That's you saying that to them. They're taking your kindness for weakness. I've never met anyone like you before. I find you very sexy and attractive, and I see you in my dreams. You know who that is? Someone around you is very, very stuck on you, Virgo. These here are messages from your secret admirer. So Virgo, please. Okay, so this next deck, it can get a little bit too specific, all right? So if you treat it in the same way that you do all of the other cards, you take what's resonating for you and you leave what doesn't for another Virgo. Okay, so Virgo, please. Usually go for about 8. What have you got there? 5. So the Virgo, please. Okay. Right, so you've got the letter R, U, Q, A, I, cologne, perfume, scent, eyes and funny. Okay, so what this is telling me basically, Virgo, and I'm feeling that this is more about your secret admirer. We're getting clues here about your secret admirer. They could be really conscious about the way that they smell. Okay, so you know that they love to make sure that they're smelling great, they're looking great. It's one of the first things that you'll notice about them is that they smell amazing, right? There could be something about their eyes as well. You know, when they smile, their eyes will smile with their face. So that's how you can tell that they've got a genuine smile. And they're quite funny as well. They've got a really, really good sense of humour, and it's a really nice match for your sense of humour. Okay, so interesting read there, Virgo. Very, very unexpected as well. And I do apologise, we did go slightly over the half hour. But yeah, that is what I have for you, Virgo. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.